Hey there gamers, are you ready for an epic adventure through the gaming universe? Well, buckle up because we're about to take a ride through the top 5 most highly anticipated game releases of 2023. Now, we know that 2022 was a bit of a snooze fest for gamers, but fear not, the wait was worth it, as 2023 is shaping up to be an absolute gaming extravaganza. So, get your game face on, grab some snacks, and get ready to explore a world of epic battles, heart-wrenching storylines, and jaw-dropping graphics. In this video, we're going to give you a sneak peek at every major game currently set to launch in 2023. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 1. Dead Island 2. Zombie fans, the moment you've been waiting for has finally arrived. Dead Island 2 is shambling its way onto the screen after years of development. And let me tell you, this is one new game of 2023 that you simply cannot ignore. The folks at Dam Buster Studios and Deep Silver have fought tooth and nail to bring us this blood-soaked sequel. It's shaping up to be a killer experience. The release date was finally set for February 2023, alongside some other highly anticipated PS5 and Xbox Series X games. But Dam Buster Studios and Deep Silver later announced that the game has been pushed back by 11 weeks and will now be released on April 21st, 2023. They are taking a little extra time to make sure everything is perfect, so we'll have to wait till April to get our hands on it. But hey, after waiting 12 long years for this game, what's a few more weeks, right? Dead Island 2's story kicks off on an evacuation plane escaping the overrun streets of LA, with you and a group of survivors on board. But then things take a turn for the worse, and the plane goes down and you're left to fend for yourself in the wreckage. Soon after, you are bitten by a zombie, and you discover that you're immune to the virus. And you discover that you're immune to the virus that turns others into bloodthirsty monsters. That's when things get really interesting. Now it's up to you to rally fellow survivors and lead them through the deserted city to find a way to contact the government and get rescued. Can you navigate the post-apocalyptic wasteland and keep your crew alive long enough to make it out alive? Mark the release dates on your calendar to find out. Next on our list is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Get ready to ignite your lightsabers and join the Force once again with Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This action-packed adventure game is being developed by the awesome team at Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. It's the highly anticipated sequel to the epic Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order of 2019, and it's set to be released on April 28, 2023. For PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. 5 years have lapsed since the events of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and the narrative of Star Wars Jedi Survivor revolves around the same predicament of Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. He is struggling to outmaneuver the hostile Galactic Empire that is relentlessly attempting to eradicate the last few remnants of Order 66's survivors. Cal's most recent antagonists include a paw-on Imperial Senator whose motives are enigmatic, and a Gendai named Ravis, who advocates for the extinction of the Jedi. Star Wars Jedi Survivor incorporates several gameplay elements from its predecessor, while introducing new features. Like, the game's lightsaber combat system features 5 distinct stances that can be used by Cal Kestis. According to game director Stig Asmussen, there are single blade and double blade lightsaber stances from Fallen Order that return, while the special dual wield single blade attack is expanded into a fully playable stance. Additionally, a new Kylo Ren style crossguard lightsaber stance has been added, which requires more skill and confidence to use due to its longer timing windows for blocking and parrying enemy attacks. These different lightsaber stances are designed to be effective against specific types of enemies, and players must determine the best stance for each situation. Asmussen stated that this would make combat more strategic, requiring players to figure out what the best weapon of choice is. In addition, a new Force status ability has been introduced, allowing players to freeze enemies and blast their bolts in mid-air, similar to the ability used by Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens. The game is also being built for the current generation of gaming hardware to create a deeper and more expansive Star Wars experience for players. Third on the list is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a thrilling action-adventure third-person shooter by Rocksteady Studios. The game creators behind the renowned Batman Arkham series defies genre expectations. Set 5 years after the events of Batman Arkham Knight, the game still features Batman being voiced by Kevin Conroy in his final performance as the iconic character. However, unlike his predecessor, the game's main protagonist isn't Batman. Instead, the game revolves around the Suicide Squad, a group of super criminals assembled by Amanda Waller. The game's original storyline unfolds in the vast open world of Metropolis, where the 4 DC supervillains find themselves on a collision course with an alien invasion and the DC superheroes, who have turned their attention to obliterating the once cherished city. The Suicide Squad must tread cautiously since they each have lethal explosives implanted in their heads, ready to detonate at the slightest act of defiance. Players can freely explore the dynamic open world of Metropolis, with each squad member possessing their unique moveset, enhanced traversal abilities, weapons to customize, and skills to master. They can each take on the Justice League solo or team up with friends in multiplayer co-op. Following the release of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League on May 26, 2023, fans can look forward to a prequel comic called Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum. The comic's story takes place between the events of Batman Arkham Knight and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, showcasing how Amanda Waller took control of Arkham Asylum and formed Task Force X for their critical mission to save the Justice League. Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum is scheduled for release on May 30th, 2023, just 4 days after the launch of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The prequel comic is an exciting addition to the Suicide Squad franchise. Number 4 is Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom for the Nintendo Switch system offers a thrilling journey through the vast expanse of Hyrule, both on land and in the skies. In it, you have the power to craft your own adventure in this imaginative world, making it an epic experience. Tears of the Kingdom is a follow-up to the 2017 game, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. It retains many elements of its predecessor, such as the expansive open-world environment of Hyrule, which has now been expanded to allow for more vertical exploration. The game features Link, the protagonist, who is accompanied by Zelda as they fight against an evil entity that seeks to destroy Hyrule. The idea for the sequel came about when the development team was unable to fit all of their ideas for the game's downloadable content, DLC, following the completion of Breath of the Wild's development in 2017. The director and producer of Breath of the Wild, Hidemaru Fujibayashi, and Eiji Aonuma respectively made their return to Tears of the Kingdom to properly incorporate the ideas that were left. Tears of the Kingdom was first teased with a trailer during E3 2019, followed by a full reveal at E3 2021. The title was finally revealed during a September 2022 Nintendo Direct, and although it was originally planned for release in 2022, it is now scheduled to be released on May 12, 2023. And finally, at number 5 is the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy. The renowned Mega Man Battle Network series, which has expanded into anime and comics, is back in the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy. In 2021, the Mega Man Battle Network series was born with the release of its first game. The game takes place in a near-future world where advanced network technology is the norm, and its relatable protagonist won the hearts of many young children. With engaging game systems and combined elements of card battle and action games, the unique data action RPG became a hit, spawning a successful series. Mega Man Battle Network is a tactical role-playing video game series developed and published by Capcom as a spin-off of the Mega Man franchise. Created by Masahiro Yasuma, the series debuted on the Game Boy Advance and is set in an alternate continuity where computers and networking technology, rather than robotics, were the primary focus of scientific advancement. The series includes 6 mainline games and several spin-offs, in the middle of the success of Nintendo's Pokemon series and the popularity of collectible card games. In the game, players control Mega Man.exe, a net Navi operated by Lan Hikari, as they work to stop the schemes of a net crime organization called WWW, known as World 3, led by the series' interpretation of Dr. Wily. Also, battles take place on a 6x3 grid where players select battle chips to perform more powerful attacks. And while the series has received positive reviews from critics, later games, particularly 5 and 6, have been criticized for a lack of innovation. Be that as it may, a sequel series titled Mega Man Star Force, set 200 years after Battle Network, was released afterward, and a compilation of all 6 mainline games. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy is set for release in April 2023 on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So, which of these games are you most crazy about? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing gaming content. See you next time.